Here we have a quick walk around video of our 2015 Auto-Trail Savannah, which is one of the Frontier models, which puts this vehicle on a 4.2 ton chassis using the Ducati Maxi unit with 150 brake horsepower. It's a 6-speed manual, so it can carry 4.2 ton as gross weight. Its massive running order is something in the region of 3,450, giving you quite a big payload. So some general outside shots. As I say, it's called a Savannah. This is a twin single berth model at the rear, which can be made into a double, and there's also a double bed configuration which can be made up out of the twin sofas. So 16-inch alloy wheels, all in excellent condition. We previously had gasset in the van, but that's now been removed. The bottle in there is only for demonstration purposes. That will also be removed. As you can see, it last had its habitation check in 2020, which was actually in about August. Passed with flying colours, no damp or anything. We've got mirror guards. These are the proper mirror guards with the foam in the back rather than the thinner ones that break. We've got a full Omnister Awning. These are standard on these vehicles, but this one is actually new. Replaced about a year ago. In the cab, standard Fiat Ducato affair. Yes, it does have satellite navigation, but as I'm sure everybody's aware, they're pretty useless on these vehicles because they don't take into consideration the length, height or width. They're designed for cars or small vans. Has a drop-down telly inside. Also has a DVD in the side of it. Works on 12 volts, that's fine. Standard, I say, standard cab seats, which can obviously swivel around to be part of the lounge area. In addition to standard features, we've got some additional USB points in there. Standard USB cigarette lighter type there. Hill descent control on the buttons there. Traction control is standard. Okay, so walking around, we have the back of the refrigerator, which will also come with the vents inside. We've got awning lights, additional door security, standard toilet, all clean. You'd be glad to know. Standard Thetford unit. This is your external barbecue point, which has a ball-finch adapter. You'll need to get your own one of those. Exhaust for the Truma blown air heating. Water fill-up point, which is lockable. I'm not really sure why you need it lockable. I'm sure people don't go around putting things in water, but maybe they do. This is something else we've added. This is a 12-volt socket to allow you to use a submersible pump in a general water container, so you don't have to move the van off of its standard pitch in order to add water to it. This is a fall through, it's not really a garage, but it's under bed storage, as you can see. It's quite big actually. You know, you can get a lot in here. It goes right up to the bottoms of the beds. The one in the other side is even deeper. The poles there are the centre pole for the awning for when it's wound out, and obviously the awning handle is there as well. There's some piping up there and some connectors. They're included, and I'll get to why they're there in a moment. But in addition, you have a 12-volt rear socket here, and obviously a 240-volt socket. Okay, before I forget, the reason that those containers are there, or those pieces of pipe are there, is because this has been upgraded to have a semi-air ride suspension, which can be adjusted on the fly. It's got an inbuilt pump built underneath the vehicle or inside the vehicle, but so it's there, so you can adjust the height. It's also handy when emptying water, etc., or fine-tuning levelling on site. So moving to the rear, we have a 2-bike rack, standard spare wheel, which is a Auto-Trail feature, having the spare wheel on the back, dual camera in replacement to the standard single reversing light, which is pretty pathetic. The decal on the back is literally that, it can be removed if it's not your bag. It's there as a last line of defence. If vans particularly stand out, people tend to leave them alone. Rear tow bar and electrics, Euro plug electrics, LED rear lights. Okay, the other garage, other side of the garage. So same scenario, but as you can see, this one also goes up completely under this bed, can be accessed from inside. External shower, I'll show you that in a second. Water pumps in there as well. As you can see, the floor, etc., is all in excellent condition. The rear beds can be tilted up for reading, etc. Again, I'll show you that when we get inside. That's the rear door. So underneath here you have the water drains. Now you'll see there's a sign there that says travel drain. So the one on the left, if you release the water out of that, it will leave in 25% just for travelling. This is the external shower point, which is both hot and cold. Additional external storage, which is a cupboard. Stand back a bit on the side of the van. It's a bit creaky, but it goes up underneath the back of the kitchen. I guess in some models this is probably where they store gas bottles or something like that. But in here, it's simply just storage. Stays nice and dry. And underneath, so at the bottom of the van, bottom of the skirt of the van, there's a keyed section, which can be lifted up. And in there, you've got additional, like a wet locker type storage. You've also got the 2 habitation batteries that this model comes with. Well, it doesn't come with 2, but there are 2. It comes with 1, the other one's an upgrade. Here's your exterior water drain. Turn it off. Now underneath here, now this isn't a standard feature either, but you'll see there is a camera. So when you're pulling up to your drain point and you've got the vehicle in reverse, you can see exactly when the pipe is over the drain rather than trying to guess where it is. Electrical connector is in there, nice and secure, out of the way. Can be locked down so people can't see where it is or tamper with it. Okay, let's have a look inside the van. Sorry, these pictures are a little bit all over the place, but it's a bit tight trying to get in and around the van